I don't work at a marina. I freelance.
So, safe to say, no health insurance?
No.
About a week before your sister took her life, what were you doing for a living then?
I was a teacher.
You're being modest, aren't you? You were a professor at Boston University, isn't that right?
Yes. Well, assistant professor.
And what'd you teach?
Philosophy.
Truth and logic, that sort of thing. Your attorney said that the primary reason that you took Mary is because it was what your sister would have wanted you to do. Is that the truth?
Yes.
So Diane had visited Pinellas County before?
No.
Indicated she wanted her daughter uprooted and moved here?
No.
No. So you decided to bring Mary here, didn't you? Did Diane have a problem with your health plan at Boston University?
Not to my knowledge.
Do you think she would want her daughter to have access to health care?
Of course.
So what do you do when little Mary gets sick? You repair a doctor's boat?
Objection sustained.
Mary has been identified as a math prodigy, but her formal math education under your care, she's learning at the first grade level, isn't she?
Yes.
And you turned down a scholarship at the Oaks, a school specializing in the education of gifted children?
Yes.
And Diane, she'd be fine with that?
I couldn't say.
Prior to Mrs. Adler giving her one, did Mary have a computer?
She used mine.
Mr. Adler, does Diane's daughter have her own bedroom?
No.
Does she sleep in a bed that you bought in a second-hand shop?
Yes.
So the truth is, Mr. Adler, that you didn't come down here because your sister wanted you to, and you certainly didn't come here because it was good for Mary. No, it was personal. Diane was the star, you weren't. Diane got the attention, you didn't. And over the years, you got angry. And here comes Mary. What a great way to get even. You uprooted that little girl and brought her here for one reason only, to do harm to your mother. You blamed her for your sister.
No, I don't.
And Mary to you is just a pawn in all this, isn't
Diane wanted Mary to be a kid. She wanted her to have a life. She wanted her to have friends and to play and to be happy.
Do you realize the consequences of boredom for a gifted child, Mr. Adler? They become resentful and sullen.
Mary's not an angry kid.
Really? Did she not attack a child on the school bus?
A 12-year-old tripped a 7-year-old and she came to his defense.
Did she break the boy's nose?
Yes.
On October 16th of last year, were you arrested for assault?
To answer the question, Mr. Adler.
A drunk idiot attacked me, and I defended myself. What does that have to do
Did you
with
spend the
anything?
night in jail? Yeah. You are in way over your head here. You're depriving that girl. You're gambling with her future, and now you're being presented with an opportunity to do right by her.
Does counsel have a
Jump
question for
at
my
it.
client?
Take the high road, Mr. Adler, before she
Does
is
counsel have a
irreparably
question
damaged.
for my client
yes,
or not?
Sir, I do have the question. Tell us, is your continued guardianship really in the best interest of this little girl?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I have no further questions.